Welcome back to the Coubertin Cup. I'm your host, The Wiz. We are in round two. As you see, I beat FreddyCrugerKiller there in round one. Let's jump right into the second game. It is against FreddyCrugerKiller. Without further ado, let's get going. All right, we're looking at Leaders and Wonders. To get started with what we've got in the game, Coliseum and Library, both great wonders in Age A. Moving to Age 1, we've got Joan of Arc, great leader. Also, Leo can be good early. So those are my favorite early picks. Saladin, also a good leader, especially early. I'm interested in early because when you pick up Alex, you want to get rid of him so you can get something A. So I want to see what I want from early Age A. Got some great wonders here. Himeji Castle, strong. Machu Picchu, great if you've got the iron and the irrigation. So University, good all-around wonder here. So good wonders here, not that interested in Silk Road. We'll have to see how it goes. Looking at the leaders in Age 2, we've got Cook for colonies. We've got Napoleon, aggressive leader. The Louvre again, and the Ocean Liner Service again. However, there is no International Red Cross, so that's something to keep in mind. And these leaders, nothing too notable here. Gandhi stops the attacks. Bill Gates making computers strong. Steve Jobs, also a lab guy. These are all three. Albert Einstein also. These all three work well with labs, although Jobs isn't my favorite. And wonders, United Nations, Hollywood, nothing that really stands out as unusual. So, with the second player here, EG has been taken by the opponent. So we want Colosseum. It's possible that the other wonder of choice, Library, will not come out, so we'll have to watch for that. Do we take Caesar for 1? I'm going to choose Caesar. He can be a great two-player leader if you can put the pressure on because of his strength. But then the other thing is I can also use him for double seeds, because, he seeds twice, and then swap him out because we saw Saladin, we saw Da Vinci, we saw Zizka. These are all great leaders to pick up right away. So I don't think we have to hold on to Caesar for a long time. One strength is great at the start. By the time at the end of Age 1, it's not that killer. Okay, so Library and Colosseum are both out. I'm going to predict he's going to end up with one of those. He goes Moses. This is a surprise. I would expect him to hold off for Alex or Hippocrates, both good leaders. But this allows him to bring a guy in right now for 1, pop in population. Leo and Alchemy, bam, bam. That's interesting because those work together very well. And we've got Colosseum for 1. So I think my play here is pretty well laid out for me. So the opponent is looking at this also. And I think he's probably going to take Leo because Moses is bad, especially later on. I mean, he's best with the early boost, so he can actually use him once more, get rid of him, I think. So we're going to go Colosseum because it's for 1. We can go the Urban Growth if we want. Julius Caesar, bring a guy in. So this brings Leo to position 7. Both 2 civil actions. Then next turn we can seed twice, hopefully. We can take Leo and take Alchemy. And take the lab first. I prefer that when I can get it, like that first opening Urban Growth there. Now we're going to take both of these two, Leo and Alchemy, if we can get them, just because they synergize together so well, especially at the start. Interesting dropping Universitas Carolina here, an upgrade to the library. So it'll be interesting to see if he takes the library or if he just waits. He's going to get this for 1 next turn. Maybe he'll just wait and go for that better wonder. My guess is he'll take the library. It's a good all-around wonder, and most players take an AJ wonder. So his move, build a lab, take the library, pop another guy, and see what I would do is probably take Leo for 2. But he's not doing that. He's doing the simple thing. So this is fantastic. This is going to leave him in Moses for a lot longer because there is no alternative. Oh, there's Zizka right there. Oh, that is a strong leader. So he's going to make that transition and be very strong. This is unfortunate. I would love to switch into Zizka here. Now I can seed uncertain, but if I do, who's going to win that? If he's got Zizka, he's going to win it. So I actually think I don't want to put, this is really not using my leader to its fullest potential, but I don't think I want to put uncertain in the deck when he's going to be taking Zizka. When I drop these 5 cards, he's going to be sitting here in position 7. I can't really cause him to drop to 6. So I play my turn like this. Man, that means Zizka sits here, and then he's available for 1 next turn for him. This is tough. Maybe I don't take Leo. Looking at the clock, we've used 2 minutes already. This is not good. It's too much time talking. Code of Law is another good card. Bread and Circuses. Interesting. There is no key bread and circus leader in the game. Pierre de Coubertin, the namesake of the tournament, is not in the game. The other thing I could do is take Zizka for 3. Like this. Like, this is very reasonable. But then that gives him Leo and Alchemy for 1 each. It's sad, but I'm going to play into this and see how overpowered Jan Zizka really is. Because I don't want to leave him Leo and Alchemy for 1 each when he's sitting on Moses. I mean, that is just too easy of a transition out of Moses. So this gives him Zizka for 1 civil action. So we'll see what he can do with it. So next turn I'm going to swap into Leo. I put in Alchemy, which gives me a rock. Then I'm going to upgrade in Alchemy, and I'll be at 4 science per turn. Then I can also pick up Laws, which is perfect fit for a high science game. I'll be at +4, and I'll be at 1 +4. Unfortunately, that doesn't add to 6. But we'll put in some cards here. 2 food, interesting. Even more food there for Moses. I want to see a science, because then I could drop Code this turn. I mean, next turn. So I'd love to see a development that gives you at least 1 science. That would help me for next turn, because I am going to take Code of Laws. Little pinched on rocks. I think I'll also take Urban Growth if he leaves it. So this is a pretty good turn. Alchemy, upgrade, drop Leo, Urban Growth, and Code of Laws. Let's see what he's playing. Oh, he's taking the Urban Growth. And builds a step. Builds a step. Did he finish the thing? Well done. No, he did not. Okay, well, that's similar to finishing it. So that gives me... He didn't take Zizka! Oh man, this guy's weird play. I mean, this is a very, very weird play. He sent Zizka off the board. So that means I can actually seed uncertain. Because he's not going to be that strong. He might take Joan? I don't think I want to, though. I mean, let's keep uncertain in hand. Just see how it goes. Development of settlement, free guy. I love that. And it's tough. Develop territory? The extra science could help me get cartography. Yeah, I don't want him to get developed territory. And then uncertain borders is major card. I think we'll put the colony in. No, we're gonna skip it. This allows us to wait next turn. So let's go. Leo, Alchemy giving a rock, an upgrade, Code of Laws, and reserves. We don't have corruption. The reserves will let us finish the wonder next turn, which is pretty nice. Oh, we have 2 colonization cards. Let's put developed in. And region, so that's going to fit with Joan. Okay. So we're going to put in Leo, play Alchemy, upgrade 1, take Code of Laws, take reserves, and we'll throw away. We'll keep the colony cards. So 2 colonization cards is a lot. I think that's enough to win this colony. Unfortunately, that means we can't get the other urban growth. I would love the monarchy also. It's kind of mid-range on picking it up with 21 cards left in deck, but because I have Leonardo with +4 science, it's a great science dump. Great way to use science. We drew another colony. That's very interesting. Although we won't need the 3rd happy phase. Theology, Joan of Arc, so very interesting play here. Strength-related plays. So we're very glad we threw away uncertain borders. Don't want to deal with that. The last irrigation is disappearing. He did not take the first one. He probably wants that. He's gonna be out of food here. Otherwise, should I sink historic in the deck? I'm not sure. Does he need happy faces? No. So let's just put it in. I mean, nobody needs happy faces, so it's pretty harmless. Development of civil life. This allows Code of Laws. This is so lucky. Oh man, that was so lucky. That was fantastic. So now we can play reserves. Come here, reserves. And what's better? The wonder, which gives a happy face and a military action. I think the wonder is better. So let's finish the wonder. And then for the last move, we'll take the urban growth. Perfect transition to the other lab. Yeah, this is fantastic. We don't get the farm. We'll have to watch for breeding. There is another colony though If we drop inhabited and take cartography, we're going to be on the road to victory. I mean, I am not scared down here. She's going to gain a little bit of strength, but how can we mitigate that? So there's two colonies in deck here already. There's historic and there's developed. And we have crusades, which I don't care who wins crusades really. I mean, a little bit of culture, it's okay, right? But the yellow bank work is going to be valuable here. If we get developed and then we get inhabited, that is worth not getting irrigation. And see, he skipped irrigation too. So historic is out first. So I actually kind of think I want to lose this one. Because I don't third happy face, I'm going to get yellows back from inhabited and developed. And he has a ton of happy faces with his theology, and he wants to push happy faces because of his Joan. So I actually think I don't want this colony, especially with developed in the deck. So I'm going to pass. The reason I'm passing here is because I don't want it for 1. I mean, it's really tempting to just bid 1 in case he bids 1. He gets it anyway. But if he bid 1, my bid doesn't matter. 0 or 1. It doesn't matter. So I gave him a second. Gave him a second happy face, but it makes his theology completely useless. And now I concede. I concede inhabited, and I have someone to sacrifice. If I put that warrior in, then I would have no military, and if developed came out, I would not get it. So this is important to have a guy. Important to have someone available there. He'll take the knights, I'll take the swordsman. He can't get both, because I can take this swordsman if he takes knights. He plays theology anyway. Man, this guy is really pushing Joan. Look at that, he even goes into theocracy. Okay, so we can keep him out of swordsman. So now, developed territory is in the deck, and we can put inhabited territory on top of it. Crusades, we lose crusades, no big deal. He's starting to get away with culture, a lot of culture there. Losing crusades isn't great. But what if we take cartography and put it in? Take swordsman. Would love to have the breakthrough, but this would be nice too. It's worth almost as much as a breakthrough. He only has 4 civil actions. Oh, he has irrigation. I didn't notice he took that. Wow. 79 seconds. This is maybe not my last turn. Let's put cartography in now. That's worth 3 science when we win the colony. Take the swordsman because we need the tech. And then we have to get out of corruption. This isn't going to work because of corruption. So that deals with corruption and we get swordsman. So it's going to have to be this way. Throw away the aggressive stuff. We don't have a tactic yet. We definitely want to seed something, and we definitely want these defense, these colony cards for the colonizations. So this is good. We're going to seed knowledge here of the ancients. He's a +4, which is scary, but it's not going higher. Like, he's not. Boom, there's developed. We're ready for it. We get it by a long shot. He can't physically bid anything more than his 1 guy, so we're safe bidding 6. We get it for 4. You know what that means? It means it's a good thing we put cartography in the deck. Cartography paid off. Let me do that again with the smooth animation. Good thing we put cartography in. Yeah. But that also means because he bid 4, that means he has 3 defense cards. So we have these 2. That'll be enough to win inhabited when it comes out. This is a great setup for an H2 government. Okay, he goes iron. He takes EG. And he's going to get Machu. No, he's letting Machu Picchu go by too. Okay, so H2 has Suez Canal. It has Transcontinental Railroad. It has Louvre Museum. It has Ocean Liner Service. So I guess he's got his eye on the castle, which is decent. Let's push this last card out. And it is Barbarians. Nothing happens. Good. So we're coming up on the end of the age. We need a lab. There's no iron. There's not a lot to work on right now. You know what I mean? Patriotism would be nice. Okay, so we bring it in. Now that already fixes corruption. We need selective breeding. I think yellow cards is where it's at. Oh, we gotta watch our strength. 2, 4, 6. We could defend. But let's get a little stronger. I mean, sitting here at weakest is not huge based on what we've seeded. We've seeded knowledge of the ancients. But this would help our strength a lot. We also have this technique now, so. We'll draw 2 cards. And rich land. So we've taken everything that's good. Man, but we don't get that upgraded. We really should upgrade the lab. That's taken too long. We're digging into our second bank here. That's where it's at. Probably should have passed on rich land and just taken a frugality, but the frugalities are very useless right now because we're not bringing another population in for a while. The rich land is obviously, we're thinking about iron and selective breeding. Sorry, coal and selective breeding. But those could be late, so I'm not really pleased with the rich land pick. Probably upgrading the alchemy was better. He attacks me with a kidnap. This is easy to defend. In fact, I could just keep my colony cards. This way. Then I can't seed anything. I want to push out that colony, so let's defend and keep historic. See, historic is also nice because Suez Canal is in the game, which lets you drop a colony for free. I mean, do not underestimate a player who plays like this. 24 culture and 4 per turn. They can get away from you. He could take and build Himeji Castle. Okay, so I'm screwed. This is crazy. No, he doesn't. I think he should have, because it's 2 more culture per turn and more strength and all that, but he's investing in future rocks. So we could put James Cook in right now. That is tempting. So James Cook would bring us back. Let's see if we can push out. I'm going to seed this even though Suez is in the game, hoping to draw another one, because we do have... Oh, it's new deposits. Okay. So what are we going to do with these 10 rocks? That's why he pushed iron. That's tough. So we've got inhabited territory. Knowledge of the ancients is going to give 2 science. Inhabited is coming out. This is going to cost a science. We'll take knights. We don't really need to take knights. Put Cook in. Breakthrough in reserves. Play patriotism. Upgrade. Okay, we're still grossly in corruption. Not even holding back patriotism fixes that. This new deposits is very problematic. I really wish we had had inhabited come out instead. Let's try this. We're running low on time because there's 35 cards in deck. So start with urban growth. Oh no, is it crashing? No. Okay. Start with urban growth. We got 4 moves. We need to spend 4 rocks. So this is not enough. We can do both. Better to spread out, I think. Let's save the urban growth. Just to spend those rocks. Then we can use patriotism. Or even not use patriotism. This is pretty stupid. Our hand is full. Oh, 2 minutes left. Oh. Okay, so we're going to use patriotism because of the hand size. And then we can upgrade this so that corruption is solved. So now we just have 3 moves. Well, look at that. Take all 3. But no, because we don't want knights. We want James Cook. We have a lot going for us here. Let's put Cook in. And we draw 2. We need those 2. We need a lot more than 2 because Cook is going to make us use these cards. This is enough to win that colony though, and they're selective breeding. Okay, so what we really need is constitutional monarchy. But if we don't get that, we can take and play selective breeding and upgrade both all in one turn, next turn. And that'll be pretty powerful. He's not getting any stronger. He's just going to build his Himeji Castle this turn. Knowledge of the Ancients, sure, whatever. Don't feel good about this game. We concede economic progress. Inhabited is going to come out, 50% chance inhabited comes out. We'd win that with our defense cards. Then we could go into selective breeding. Would we have enough strength then? If we bid a swordsman, we could copy his tactic. That aggression was very well timed because we just don't have enough military cards anymore. And that tactic we had was nice. Okay, if Kanman comes out, that'll save us. I think if Kanman comes out, scientific method, good play. He's holding off on his castle, which I guess he's saying I have enough culture. Okay, no Kanman, so let's push the colony. There it is. Can we bid everything? Our strength goes to 5, so we can just draw 3 cards and recover. So we win it for 5. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We keep the colony card. Perfect. All right, now we have food solved. Team sports, no. Offensive journeyman, no. Selective breeding is where it's at. Thing is, he needs riflemen for strength. Man, we've got to take his riflemen from him. We don't have time. Because with his 8 rocks and 5 for turn, if he gets riflemen, he's just, we can't attack him. Do we need to attack him to win? 4 culture, 4 culture. Maybe we don't need to attack him to win. No. In fact, he's going to build Himeji Castle. We'll just take 3 cards. And then we won't be able to attack him, right? I mean, it's a very good defensive wonder. So, we don't want to play toward a war. It'll be just too hard to beat him. So that is why we're hoping for a constitutional monarchy. Come on. That is why we're working on economy. Immigration, great card. So looking at the next part of the deck here, we're looking at economic progress and historic territory. There's one more card he seated there in front. Nothing too impactful. I'm thinking that the worst card that could be is border conflict, because I threw away on certain borders. Foray and raiders just aren't a huge deal anymore. Raiders, I can throw away the food. Foray would be good for him. Foray is probably another big one, but it's the same as a border conflict for him. Worse for me. We need a tactic. What did we draw? A tactic. We drew defensive. Yes! Yes, this is just what we need. So we've got the swordsman in. Yes! This is such a relief to have this defensive army here. Okay, because we're going to get a cannon. But if we take Suez and he takes the Louvre, he's going to get away on culture again. Rifleman, efficient upgrade. Rifleman urban growth. He's just not building that wonder. Maybe he won't be able to. Take it with force of lightnings. Come on. Come on. Government. It's the Republic. I think we can roll with that. Should we put arms industry in? After we put the cannon on. Let's see. Republic? Can't put the cannon in this turn. Arms industry is going to be a while. It'd be worth 2 rocks to us. Probably 4 rocks to him when it comes out. But more importantly, we push cards when we're behind in strength. These cards are economic progress and historic territory. So coal would be nice. Maybe we don't need the government. There's this. But then we just draw 1 card. But see, this could be a strength card. He's been stronger the whole game. So I'm going to bet that is a strength card. So I'm going to push it this way. We only draw 1. That's terrible because we need to draw a colony for Suez. And we're really low on rocks. I think we need to try to build the Louvre, but we'd have no rocks now. EG2 still in the deck. We got 87 seconds. Let's see what's here. Raiders, rats, pestilence, foray, reign of terror. Reign of terror, border conflict, good harvest, a bunch of colonies. Dark ages. Okay. Let's just push. I mean, there's colonies in the deck. Rebellion, nothing happens. Okay. So let's go ahead being weakest here for a little longer. Take and play that. Take the cannon. Bring in a guy. We still need to do something for our corruption. Don't want to do that. What if we leave revolutionary idea? Do we have any move we can make? Nothing. This is an interesting idea, but we just don't have enough rocks. 20 seconds. So it's going to be revolutionary idea and the swordsman. We're not going to copy a tactic. 15 seconds. We have to play our next move. And we have oh yes, another colony. Should we keep it or should we cede it? The thing is, can we really build Suez? Suez gives rocks per colony. And we have 2 colonies. So I think we should build Suez and take developed. That is so good. And then we need a way to get culture, which we're letting opera go by, but we don't have enough rocks to build urban buildings. What we really need is iron. I mean, coal. Why do I keep calling it iron? We need coal. So next turn, we build a cannon. Research cannon. Oh, another attack? You're spying me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man. I don't want to give up any of this stuff. I don't want to give up the tactic, that's for sure. I don't want to give up the colony. Because I want to seed and bring it out. That is messed up. That is messed up. Using 2 colony cards. We have 13 seconds. So what are we going to do? Take the breakthroughs? Play the idea? Strategy if it's available. If it's not available, play the reserves. Bring in 2 people. We have 8 moves, so bring in 2 people. Play the reserves. Do we play the urban growth somewhere? That's stupid. Maybe we should have just upgraded 1 farm because we're short on rocks. Build a cannon. He'll probably build the castle this turn. And then government. So he leaves strategy for 2 actions, but that's okay. Okay, so he's also missing cannon, so he can't steal our tactic. That's good. Okay, we're not going to cede. Even though it would push out, what's that colony again? It would push out historic territory. So we don't need that right now. So we're going to take and play strategy. We're going to take engineering genius. That'll help a lot. Play revolutionary idea. Play the cannons. Oh, we can't do everything. Take and play strategy. We have no time on the clock. Reserves for rocks. People, people. We can't play the reserves for rocks. We have to go this way. Okay, engineering genius. We don't need the people because we're stronger. Let's take the breakthroughs. He can take the Louvre. Urban growth goes down. Yeah, that was a bad. I mean, it should have been used to upgrade the alchemy. Another colony. What a lucky draw and wealthy. So we could build Suez. He's going to take the Louvre. Down in culture, down in science, down in rocks, amazing food. When you're looking at this, it's bad. This is not good. You don't want to be worse rocks, worse science, worse culture. Still tight on rocks. Newton, strong. Conmon, strong. What? He took ocean liner. What? What? Okay. We're in age 3. So I can take the Louvre, and there's the Suez as the last card. But I can't build it this turn. Let's put wealthy in. No, let's put developed in. We can take 3 rocks? Oh, bird, we can now build the... What can we build? This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and play wealthy. Oh man, and then we corrupt 4 of it. Oh, crazy. Okay, so we're not going to do that, but we could. That's hilarious. What is he short on? He's actually short on rocks. We should take 3 rocks because he's trying to build a wonder too. So we're going to take 3 rocks. Okay, what can we do with the rocks? We don't have enough for the Louvre. But we can build Suez Canal, which is going to seriously pay off. In fact, maybe we should build it now, but I think we should get out of corruption. We can even do this. And then we push out economic progress, maybe? We can go into coal. This is very good for economic progress. If we pass on rich land, we can take all of these. What a turn. Oh, we took 3 rocks and went into coal with it. What a funny move. We got impact government. That's decent. It's actually better for us right now, even with the government he's upgraded to. So that will probably be good for endgame. So we're going to use that just to push out the colony. Inhabit a territory. And then we'll get Suez and build it this turn. This is a good draw. He didn't seed. Oh man, satellites. Oh, satellites. Oh man, architecture too. What are we gonna get? Oh no, it's not economic progress. It's this stupid, and I'm fighting his satellites. Well, I can throw everything at it. I can even throw this at it. The happy faces are really useful. So I think I should throw the cannon into it. 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10. Keep that one. Oh, okay. We now have enough happy faces for this mess. But we can't build Suez this turn. That's okay. We've got some cool stuff to do. We've got this upgrade. We've got... we could go military theory. How is he on military actions? His science is very good. So I actually want to steal military theory from him. Is this a decent turn? No, economic progress is coming out. Maybe we keep patriotism. Can't do that. Is there another colony coming? Developed is coming, as is arms industry. Military theory. It's a tough choice. I think he's going to push into culture production, which we're going to want to do too. So that actually hurts our bank. The thing about this, not taking military theory, means we can probably get modern infantry, which will fit with some different tactics. Oh, we got a horsey tactic. Tanks aren't out yet. We tied culture. Oh, this is amazing. Historic territory really helped. We're not going to get the last colony, interestingly. WHIZ gains a lot. Oh, this screwed him. Look at his farm. Oh, look at the guy's farm. He lost a food. So now he's going to lose 4 culture for starving. He's kind of fallen apart, actually. Science is the only area where he's dominating me. Multimedia will fix that. Science and culture from that. I think it's a good fit. Finishes the wonder. He builds a farm. He's bringing in people. Oh, look at that turn. Look at that. It's a crazy turn. Takes military theory, but develops architecture. Ocean liner service. Takes modern infantry. Okay, that's scary. Builds a farm. Builds a temple. Should I put architecture in there? Currently, no. Should I put strength in there? Way too scary. And I can't put wealthy in. What could come out? Arms industry could come out. Developed territory could come out. Being afraid of seeding is not great, especially when you're stronger. But I don't know about strength and architecture. I guess with my better rock production, architecture could work for me. Right now, he's at 6. And I'm at 2. But the deck just switched, so let's do it. It's not going to come out for a long time. Developed now. All right, cook. Put in 9. The 5 science is nice. He's going to bid more than 9. That's the thing. See? So I didn't really want it for 9. Because I want my cards. But he's bidding way more than 9. So he gets it. That's worth 5 science to him. It's worth 2 yellows. It's going to solve his food. He'll start getting 1 food per turn. That's funny. Right when he fixed that, it hits him again. Okay, so we're going to build a wonder for 4 moves. I wonder if we can build a multimedia this turn. 5, 6, 7. That would be fantastic. Okay, here we go. E.g. Finish the wonder. Wealthy. We now have 16 strength. Into multimedia. Build a multimedia. We're almost there for another multimedia. This is hilarious. We have no science. He has 19, so he might go into democracy. Gates, Gandhi. Should we just ride Cook to the end? Cook is now giving us 5 culture per turn. Military buildup, I think. Not needed. Does he need it? Yeah, he needs it. So I think his best bet here is attacking me, actually. So the question is, do I take democracy or military buildup? Oh, I could also take Fleming, because both movies are coming down. And that's 6 a turn, whereas Cook is 5. Arms Industry is one of these two cards. Is the other one Iconoclasm? If so, I want Fleming. We're going to take Military Buildup. Another reason this is strong is because I have Impact Strength and I'm second player. So I can kind of control whether that goes into the deck or not. I can hold that at the very end. At the very end, I put that in and gain an extra 10 culture. But to do that, I'm going to need these cards. I need to be able to build up for the rocks. So the wonders are coming down. The wonders this game are Hollywood, United Nations, Manhattan Project, and fast food chains. Hollywood is the first. Not a stunner yet. I'm getting 11 rocks per turn with Suez. I'm dominating. I don't know how this happened. I mean, I was losing in every category and then bam. I mean, look at this now. I've got the best rocks. I've got the best food. We're close on science. And I've got the best culture. How did I turn that around? Suez must be OP. Seriously overpowered. All right, so he's going war. Bill Gates, good move. Endowment. Build a third lab. Engineering genius. Okay, he's still weaker. There's still some stuff to come out. Agriculture or industry? He did not take oil. Mechanized is still there. Agriculture, so let's put industry in. I'm the strongest. I can take a whole bunch of stuff. I could take and build fast food chains this turn. That's worth 18. It's tempting to just take fast food chains and build it. 15 cards in deck. Do I need any of this stuff? I don't really need Air Forces, right? I can push the end of the game by taking a bunch of random stuff. I think I'll do it because I can take these reserves and Gandhi. Because I can take all this garbage. What? I can take even more than that? Oh, I could take so much. That's going to bring fast food chains down. Oh, I could take Churchill too. He'll be very useful in defense, so let's do him. I could take him next turn though. This turn, which is next turn. But not if I take Gandhi. So let's take the Vision upgrade. Oh, I can still take more. Okay, fine. I'll take Churchill. Okay. The reason for all that is now I can play the reserves this turn. Look at this madness. See, is this OP? I just built 2 more of those. I'm at 15. That is pretty OP. I should probably pick Air Forces. He doesn't put any down this turn. And patriotism. I'm going to have 13 rocks. So I'm not going to build the fast food chains. This might not be wise. Nine and 4 is 13, and 13, 26. That's enough for 3 Air Forces. Or 2 Air Forces and 2. I think this will work. What I'm concerned about is what if he declares war? And then there's also the point that fast food chains is actually better than all these crazy multimedia. But I put impact of architecture in there, and it's very good for these other impacts. So, I mean, it even helps. Well, it helps impact culture. It helps impact science. It helps impact architecture. It helps me have more science so I can research air forces and tanks together, for example. So that was a killer turn. I don't get to play a political next turn. He has 100 seconds. I have 100 seconds. 1 more turn for each of us here. So this is his last chance to declare war. He will not. I think. Which means he'll try to build fast foods. Okay, so fast foods, yeah. He builds it. Okay, so if United Nations doesn't come out right now, he could steal that too. Oh, whew, it's out. Okay, so that's good. I can take that. And I can't build it this turn. I think. I don't have any resources. Which means next turn, I'm going to score impact strength while seeding something else, I think. So what do? We need resources. This is worth culture, and it's worth rocks, and it steals rocks for the arms industry. So let's do that just to be mean. Then we have just enough rocks for the United Nations. We're going to be at 100 culture after our turn. He's at 90. Then we're going to gain another 10. So we'll be ahead by 20, and then we'll score our wonder, which is worth 12 right now. If we could put in engineering, it would be worth 16. I think we've got the win. The other thing we could do, we only have 3 moves, is take engineering, which is good for certain impacts. Progress, which is in the hand. Progress is 20 for him, though, so I don't think we're going to use it. I think we're going to use agriculture, strangely enough. Yeah, let's go this route. That's pretty good. Can't use the war. We're going to lose that one, and that's all. All right, we got science. Oh yeah, we got science. Oh yeah. So we're going to score one and seed the other. We're going to score and seed science and strength. So that's another 20 points. I don't think we can lose this now. I think I've got this. He can't even build Manhattan Project. He doesn't have enough civil actions. Oh, he does have architecture. It takes him all 6 just to take it. So he brings out arms industry, which improves my rock situation. Civil service is there too, which actually is worth 4 for impact of government, which is in the deck. You can see it right there coming out. Here he goes. He goes computers. So his science is higher. And the other computers is gone, so I can't use impact science. I was celebrating. I was like, yes, impact science is sweet. Now I can't use it. What about balance? This is my final turn. What about balance? I gain 6 with balance. And I could make it more, maybe. Progress, no. Science. He's at 16 now, so I'm not going to beat him on science. So I guess I put strength in. Yep. Government comes out. Oh well. I think it doesn't matter because I'm going to win. 19 to 21. Perfect. Put Churchill in. Put engineering in. Put air forces in. And agriculture is worth... I think I missed playing this. It doesn't matter, though. I'm going to win. Agriculture is worth 6. Balance is worth 6. Agriculture is worth 7. Just go agriculture. We're ahead by so much. It doesn't matter. So let's not do that, though. That hurts impact of happiness. I'll just waste the turn. We win. We win! Perfect. Perfect. That was a blowout, actually. Having that high rock production. Dropping all those multimedias. Blew him away. Architecture then ended up tied. Wonders. He wins by 4. See, this doesn't even matter. Strength, I take 10 from it. And then lastly, industry, where I take another one. Good game. That was not even close. Wow. What a turnaround. I actually am not a fan of Joan of Arc and theocracy and the theology strategy that he used. I started getting scared when he started getting more culture, but it turned out just wasn't enough culture because the late game culture can really come in fast from those multimedia. So good game. Looking forward to seeing you in game 3. Thanks for watching.